data released by the CDC shows the number of children women are having has decreased for a second year in a row. The record level decline last year is leading to fears there may not be enough children to sustain the next generation. For more, we are joined by CBS chief medical correspondent Dr. Jon LaPook, who's been analyzing the numbers. So, Dr. LaPook, why is this an issue we should be worried about?
Well, I've been looking at the big numbers and the big pattern, right? If you go back to 2000, there were 4 million births and about 2.4 million deaths. And that led to 1.6 million more people on Earth than before that, right? You go forward to 2023, the number of births has dropped from 4 million to 3.6 million. I mean, that's a huge drop. And the deaths were 3.1 million. And so now you only have an excess of 500,000 new people, okay? Over time, we talk about the sandwich generation, right? The people in the middle. And then there are the people that they're taken care of, their parents, and then the kids are underneath them. That's got to be balanced. And it's getting lopsided. And the fear is that as these numbers go down, you're simply not going to have enough people entering the economy to sustain it.
And John, do we know why this is happening, or is there some thoughts about why these numbers are declining?
Yeah, there are a lot of thoughts. First of all, the most obvious is that women are delaying pregnancy. We know that's been a pattern for decades and decades. So they're having babies later. Teenagers, interestingly enough, the birth rate there has dropped. So that's from contraception and education. And then you have sort of the question mark. So a lot of people are talking about the generation now saying, you know what, I just don't want to have children. There's such uncertainty about the future. I've actually had that in my own practice, people talking to me about this, whereas I didn't have that 10 years ago.
And so John, just to get, is it that the U.S. population it's not decreasing, it's just growing at a slower rate? Is that right?
It's such a good question, John, because this is the punchline here at the end of all these numbers, which can be confusing. From 2023 to 2024, the population of the United States increased by 3.3 million. But I just told you that there were only about 500,000 new births. What was the other 85% was from international migration. This is at a time when we're cutting down on that, right? We're sending people out of the country. So that can affect the big picture.